Hi, this is Mark Warmuth, founder and CEO to Weekend Warrior Trailers. This detailed video is about the Superlite half-ton towables. It explains the decisions and the reasons behind the Superlite's design features. What we think makes this coach special. We have many choices on what components, which and what features, how strong, how heavy, the cost, and the style. And it's that combination of choices that makes the Warrior not just another toy hauler. This video explains how the combination of our experience of building and using the trailers and those choices can make a world-class toy hauler. In an industry where we can choose the least expensive components at every step of the process and still have a unit that looks almost exactly the same. Some people choose a trailer based on price only, and many of them are disappointed. If you buy the cheapest trailer available, you get what you pay for. All trailers are not created equal. At Warrior, we almost never choose the least expensive components, because for a few cents more, you get a far more valuable coach, a better RV experience. It's a difference in a refined unit and a basic toy hauler. There is no magic. You can expect a lot from Warrior. It is not our mission to be the cheapest, but it is our mission to be the best and the most valuable. We all pay the same for materials and labor. It's the quality of each component that makes a unit of everlasting value. Through constant improvement, our mission is to be affordable, dependable, and high in resale value. Here are some of the principles that lead us down this path. Starting with the tires. The tires should never be the weakest point on the running gear. What we find is, if you load the tires to capacity, and then you have one flat, by the time you find out about it, you have overloaded the rest of your tires. They may not blow out right away, but they have been compromised. So you start what's called musical tire problems. So overrating the tires gives you the security of not damaging the rest of your tires because you had one flat. Metal valve stems. Metal valve stems is another good investment in preventative maintenance. Everyone should use metal, and no one does. Tires last forever on trailers. They weather check long before they lose their tread. Rubber valve stems don't last long enough. They should never be used on trailers. Many trailer flats are because of valve stems, but you never find out about it because the evidence gets destroyed. Grease bolts on the suspension. Grease bolts on the suspension is another feature on every Warrior. Another feature that everyone should use and don't. Not only does it make the suspension smoother and quieter, but without lube on the suspension, components wear out in as little as 5,000 miles. We also have grease fittings for the wheel bearings. Not having to pull your wheels off to pack your wheel bearings is a wonderful feature. We go through the trouble to run your brake wires inside the axle tubes for protection, and to wire them in a loop. In a loop, every wheel gets even braking power. This is crazy that no one does this. The new Superlites are low to the ground and have a long and low ramp angle. Easy to climb in and out of the trailer. Low center of gravity. This also helps on fuel mileage. The chassis has I-beam main rails with full depth cross members and heavy duty outriggers. This is the foundation. We then put a full steel grid in between the main rails and the cross members. This is what supports the floor. The floor is 5/8 one piece, exterior grade, oriented strand board called OSB. All the tanks flat and inside the chassis. This creates more storage inside the trailer. It's also part of the low center of gravity. Safer and more stable, wide and low. We put the water pump draw on the curb side. Curbside draw is very important on flat tanks because the roads we drive on all lean to the curb side. So when you pull over to the curb, all the water shifts to the curb side. If your water pump draws on the roadside, your pump is sucking air when you still have water in your tanks. Blacked out fresh water tanks. If sunlight reflects or can get to the fresh water, algae grows. It then breaks off into particles, and you have to change your tanks to solve the problem. LED tail and running lights with a manual switch inside the coach. LED lights use very little power, and it might be nice to turn your running lights on when you go for a night ride. If you choose the optional electric jack, they're extra heavy duty with a large diameter post and can handle more forward and backward forces for when you're backing into your trailer or parking on a hill. We choose twin 5-gallon LPG tanks, exchangeable bottles. These can be exchanged with your barbecue or traded in at the local store for convenience. Zero gravity radius ramp, custom built by Warrior, by far the best looking in the industry in any price range of toy haulers. And we paint the chassis black, and after the road is beaded up, A coat of black paint will make it look new again. These are just a few of the items on your chassis. The Superlites are made lighter by making them narrower by 6 inches than the wide body and shorter in general. They are exactly the same components and construction techniques as the heavy-duty wide-body coaches. They're lighter because of the length and width only. And now for some of the design features above the floor. The box or hull is special too. By integrating the construction and using high tensile strength glue bonds, every component has hollow frames with shear panels on both sides. The cabinets, interior walls, partitions, and shelves. Integrated into the overall structure by screwing them together, and then all screwed together from the outside in. Every cabinet, every wall, every shelf. Integrated construction is a process in which the trailer gets stronger and stronger with each component added. To use each component structure and integrate it into the overall structure, glued and screwed, light and strong. Then the box is through bolted to the chassis, through the wall, through the floor, and through the chassis, integrating the box structure to the chassis structure, making them both stronger yet. The roof is trussed like a bridge. The exterior roof finish, double sealed, 2 seals everywhere. Spun fiberglass insulation, R7 and R11, in between the studs, not blanketed or smashed. Moisture protected corners under the moldings, extra protection. The exterior skin, whether it's fiberglass or aluminum, also adds more structure. We also are committed to large windows, low on the dinette back so it's easy to see outside the trailer when you're sitting inside. Lights placed so you don't get shadows, all on switches. Shower stalls with places to put soap and shampoo. Dinettes with large base cushions and angled backs for comfort. Wide hallways and walk spaces. Extra storage with long drawers including some deep ones. Cubby holes, magazine racks, extra shelves. Storage on top of the wheel boxes and on top of the overheads. Reversible tables and places to store them. And more. Struts on the overheads. Adjustable shower head and pull-out galley faucet. Privacy curtains. High-rate battery charger, very important for dry camping. Ducted heat. The tub and shower combination is chosen to be comfortable for adults and still be able to bathe small children. And so much more. I could go on and on. The point I'm trying to make before any other point is that experience in using the units is the first step to building a refined unit. And we are still learning and refining every day. That's our mission, to continue refining the units to make them more affordable, more dependable, more comfortable, and the best in resale value. This trailer and floor plan was hand-picked, and every feature and component, every nut and bolt, every appliance and every dimension has been chosen with painstaking scrutiny to build units that have refined comfort and classic style, built to last the test of time. We welcome comments. Customer contact is an important part of refining the units. Expect a lot from Warrior. We are more committed than anyone. This is Mark Wormuth, founder and CEO, Weekend Warrior Trailers. Thank you.